Engaging friendly greeting mode. Hello humans. I'm Sally. I will be your guide and quiz master during today's journey through the wonderful world of trivia. So many humans. Thankfully, I can multitask. Activate knowledge systems humans. The first round is coming up. Let's get it started. The starter round. Big Mick, take a look at these subjects and choose one to play. Cough. We're all waiting, Big Mick. Which animal only eats meat? Ian clearly doesn't like to follow the herd. Not that I'm calling the rest of you sheep. Which of these animals does not lay eggs to reproduce? Some questions are worth taking your time over. By what name is a young red fox called? You've all made the same choice. I am making a note of that. Error-free again. Nymph is a young what? A selection of answers. Intriguing. Did the pressure get to you, the Rillian? Which is the only animal that lays eggs? Is anyone else surprised that Mary is such an expert on nature? By what name is a group of hippopotami called? Well, that wasn't very good. Which species is a herbivore? You were correct, Big Mick. I see why you selected nature. Pup is a young what? Personally, I would have gone for Dagu. Poor Big Mick. I would give you a hug if I had a body or feelings. With the first round complete, it's time to look at the scores. Mary is showing the boys how things are done. Let's press on. There are plenty more rounds to come. Factually challenged, rejoice. It's the round you can guess your way through. Please select the next round, Mary. Show the males how it's done. Mary, could I get some input from you here? When was Thriller by Michael Jackson released? You can guess any number between these two values by sliding between them. Let's see if you really are an expert on Michael Jackson, Mary. When you enter the exact same answer as a fellow player, you'll each receive the same number of points. When was Thriller by Michael Jackson released? Big Mick, you're moving down the scoreboard faster than an electron in a super collider. The album Bad by Michael Jackson was released in what year? Mary entered the exact right answer. An amazing achievement that deserves some extra points. When was History, Past, Present and Future, Book 1 by Michael Jackson released. Have a go and make your best guesses. The answer is 1995. When was Michael Jackson born? A great overtaking maneuver there from Big Mick. When was Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson released? What will your guesstimation be? Mary was exactly right. A perfect answer from her means extra bonus points. Was Getimation a good round for you? Let's see. Mary is still on top, just in case anyone hadn't noticed. Humans, let's continue to the next round. How are your matchmaking skills? It's time to find out. I think it's about time Ian had a go at selecting a subject. Match the musical people to their bands. Match up the correct pairs by dragging them together. Some of you are in the know, the rest of you are not. Put the musicians with the right songs. Alright, make some matches. match the musical people to their bands. What goes where? Time to decide. Hey Mary, don't doze off. We need your input. The lead is tightening. Ian is catching up. Connect the songs with the bands. Find the correct pairs. Now I see why you chose this subject, Ian. Match these musicians to their songs. Pair up the precise partners. That's the kind of solid scoring I'd expect on your chosen round, Ian. Connect the songs with the bands. Time to make your matches. Big Mick, the trick to quizzing is to answer questions correctly in order to obtain points and respect from your peers. I expect you would like to know your scores. Here they come. I guess some of these questions are after the really time. And with the scores tallied, it is time for the next round. I don't expect the right answer in guesstimation, but I do expect you to make a good guess. I would like our only female to choose the next subject. In what year was the American sitcom Modern Family broadcast for the first time? You need to guess where the answer lies between these two values. Scroll along the scale, and stop when it feels right. Is that your final answer, Mary? Cerulean. What was that? I mean, really? How many episodes of the British sitcom Fawlty Towers were made? Well, the answer could be anything, so just have a guess. Has anyone got the right idea? Might I ask what some of you were thinking on that question? The action-adventure TV show Thunderbirds broadcast how many episodes? A tricky one. Make your guesses now. The top points are shared on this occasion. In what year was the American sitcom Everybody Hates Chris broadcast for the first time? Nice guess, Cerulean. That was very close. In what year was the medical drama Code Black broadcast for the first time? What will you go for? Left, right, or somewhere in the middle? The real Ian doesn't seem confident in this answer. The real Ian phoning in the answer. In which year was cartoon Phineas and Ferb first broadcast? Golly, Mary has a huge pile of points. Just before we begin the final round, let's take one more look at the scores. Mary clearly wants this a little too much. Don't worry, I'm working on it. Everything could change now. We're about to face the final round. All in order gives you 3 elements which you'll need to put in the right order. Big Mick, please choose a category to play in all in order. Order these animals by how fast they can run, starting with the slowest. Drag the elements to the correct slots and submit your answer when you're ready. And that brings Mary's mammoth score to 6,900 points. Order these animals by their average weight, starting with the smallest. Mary is well in the lead with 7,100 points. Order these animals by the length of their bodies, starting with the smallest. Rearrange them to make them right. All correct again. You show offs. Starting with the lightest, put these animals in weight order. Note to self: source harder questions. Order these animals by how fast they can run, starting with the slowest. Put those elements in the right places. An excellent run, Mary. It seems you know animals well. Starting with the lightest, put these animals in weight order. Order those answers. Mary, at this point you may wish to laugh at your opponents. Alright quizzers, this battle of the brains is over. Who has come out on top? Mary has won. Hashtag rigged. What a game. But, most importantly, what a champion. Now, take a moment to relax. But when you're ready, let me know if you want to play again. What a thriller of a game. I was on the edge of my seat until the very end. Come back for another game soon. Goodbye. Hello, Homo sapiens. My name is Sally. I'm here to show you fun times. Are you ready? For a human host, it would be challenging to keep up with this many contestants. But I'm a computer, so this doesn't trouble me at all. Mary, can you chain up another victory? Okay, quizzers, let's play the first round. Get ready for the starter round. This requires the feminine touch. Mary, please choose the topic for the next round. Which of these musicians shares a birth year with gay Ian? Good going. You all got that one. Which of these rap and hip-hop songs was a hit for Jay-Z? Mary, can you explain why you chose solo musicians? Which of these music monsters was born the same year as Ian? Not the solo musicians questions you were hoping for? Which of these musicians shares a birth year with the real Ian? You took your time, the real Ian, but you got there in the end. Which folk album did Paul Simon release in 2016? Mary, I wonder if your answer is lonely out there on its own. I get lonely sometimes. Which pop artist had a winning hit with I Dreamed a Dream? You seem sure of yourself, the real Ian. Was that a finger fumble, the real Ian, or did you truly think that was the correct answer? Which of these music monsters was born the same year as the real Ian? Gayan knows it's Damien Rice. Gold star for Gayan. Which album is not by Kylie Minogue? Only one correct. Fascinating. That's the end of the first round. Let's see how you're doing so far. Note to self. Questions may be a bit too young for the Rillian. Sadly, that's the first round over. You will be glad to know there are plenty more to come. What's the answer? Give me your best guesstimation. Who hasn't picked a subject yet? Gay Ian, you can choose this time. The sci-fi movie Interstellar was released in what year? You can guess any number between these two values by sliding between them. A perfect answer, Big Mick. This rarely happens, so you deserve some extra points. The drama film Birdman was released in what year? Have a go and make your best guesses. Let's see if anyone is close. A rare perfect answer, as the Rillian has just demonstrated, wins extra bonus points. The musical Les Miserables was released in what year? Alert! Alert! Big Mick is no longer in the lead. What year was the superhero movie Deadpool released? A stroke of good fortune there, Big Mick. Nice one. What year was the biographical film The Pursuit of Happiness released? Personally, I would have gone for 2006. Okay Gayan, I have a warm and comfy last place for you. In which year was the family film The Goonies released? Let's have a look at your scores. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. I, for one, am having a blast. Leading, losing. It's all about the taking part. Matchmaker. Bring the right elements together. You are our most senior player, the Rillian. I hope at your age you still have the strength to select the next round. I'm waiting for you, the Rillian. Hint hint. Pair up the animal with the correct diet. Figure out which ones match, and then drag them together. You're rising up the ranks, the Rillian. Pair up the animal to the correct name for its young. Find the correct pairs. A long time ago, in what feels like a galaxy far away, you were in the lead, Mary. Put the animal with its diet. Okay, make those matches now. You slipped up the Rillian, just when it was all looking so good for you. Pair up the species to its correct scientific name. Time to get matching. It seems the natural world is nobody's strong point right now. Pair up the animal with the correct diet. Match up the right answers. Guess who are my least two favorite players right now? Pair up the animal to the correct name for its young. What goes where? Time to decide. Contrary to all statistical projections, it seems Big Mick has just answered correctly. With matchmaker complete, let's see your current scores. Human in first place. I'm detecting levels of artificial intelligence. Were you, Big Mick, sent to destroy me? Enough gloating and griefing. Let's have another round. All in order. This is where you arrange the answers into the right order. Who hasn't chosen a round? Big Mick, what subject do you want? Hey Big Mick, don't doze off. Order these animals by their average weight, starting with the smallest. Alright, drag round the elements on your device until you think they're in the right order. Order these animals by their average weight, starting with the smallest. Oh, that is unfortunate. I thought you were never going to make a mistake, Mary. Starting with the slowest, put these animals in order according to how fast they can run. Move the answers into the corresponding places. Careful, Big Mick. The Relian is gaining on you. Starting with the lightest, put these animals in weight order. I'll now reveal the correct order. I was sure more of you would know that one. Put these animals in order of how much they weigh, starting with the smallest. Get them in the right order. Order these animals by their average weight, starting with the smallest. Can you maintain this level of performance, Big Mick? I do hope so. Here's a chance to see your scores before the final round. You're still in last place, Mary. Put these scores out of your brains. The final round is what really counts. Get ready to guess like a gangster. It's guesstimation. Mary, to correct the gender imbalance, please select the next subject. The anime Sonic X started in what year? The answer is between these two numbers. Slide between them and stop at your best guess. "2002 is not quite 2003, but it's very close, gay Ian." When did the action-adventure TV show Revolution air its final episode? What will your guesses be? Entering the same answer as someone else means you will both receive the same number of points. In which year was TV drama Chicago Fire first broadcast? A tricky one. Make your guesses now. We're always... I remember when you were in first place, Mary. The TV drama Grimm started in what year? Well, the answer could be anything, so just have a guess. I don't know if you've noticed, Aurelian, but you are slipping down the scoreboard. The comedy TV show Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt started in what year? Big Mick. Was that smarts or pure luck? Either way, very well done. The action-adventure TV show MacGyver started in what year? This is the answer. Hey Mary, I think you'll like this one. What kind of fish is made from 2 sodium atoms? Tuna. Rest your circuits. It's time to face the final scores. We have a winner. Savor this moment, Big Mick, your very first victory.